So we're going to talk about probably the most common use of force used in law enforcement today in the United States. It's the taser. So after a taser deployment, the common theme is cuff under power, but in a 5-second duration, it's difficult, really it's impossible to go in and cuff someone in 5 seconds. So we're actually going to control under power versus cuff under power. So I'm going to come in, or have Chris come in, and that there's basically going to be only 4 different positions that Chris can land in if we have an effective taser deployment. So if I deploy the taser, and taser, I hit him, he can fall forward, all right? So there's a position. So let's talk about forward position. So if Jeremy's my partner, he's going to come in to help. Here, because I hit him in the front, it's pretty easy for him to get into a position, right, where he can come in and go to either a control and pin, bring the hand out. Now, as soon as he's here, he has to decide if I need to come and help him. If he's still struggling, I can give him another taser deployment, but if I'm going to really go in and help him, I need to turn the taser off, put it away, come in and assist my partner, all right? So let's see another option here. So he comes in, and so I tase him, Chris is on the ground, he comes in, he's locked up under power, he gets to a position, right? If he gets here and locks into the control, the finger grab, I'll release it, right? He's not cuffed yet, he doesn't need to be cuffed, right? As long as I hold this, he's gonna be kind of locked up with NMI. I can come in to help, to bring the other hand out, but as long as he's not overly getting up the ground, I'll probably holster and go to hands on. Let's do it from a different angle. So again, he's in a fighting stance, right? He's aggressive, right? We need that. So I'll go taser, taser, taser. I've given the warnings. I get the wires out of the way. Jeremy comes in, right? If there's no one else around us, I'm going to holster. I'm going to come in to assist, right, with cuffing, right? I can bring it out, bring the hand behind, right? Block it and watch the other direction. All right, so the front position's probably the easiest because with the 2 deployments in the front and he goes down, there's no chance of my partner on the back of getting any of his body in between those 2 probes. So let's do, he's going to fall to the side. So we'll reverse our direction here. So we deploy, taser, 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 boom, he goes down, he's on the side. Get the wires out of the way, he's going to go to the bow tie position. Okay, once he gets there, I turn the taser off. I check and scan, partner, you good? Good. All right. I'm going to come in and assist him, but I have to decide on where I'm going to go as far, am I going to actually go across the wires? The wires are still hanging on here. So as I come in, all he's going to do is he's going to give me this arm, and I'm going to go do a straight wrist twist. So as soon as he brings it, I'm going right to here, and I'm going to pull him over here. All right, moving in. Once I get to here, right, I can go right into regular cuffing, knee, tight here, grip, grip, right, bring it up. So when I bring it in and cuff here, bring the other hand back, grab the. This makes it flow into a nice cuffing position, but once we get there, we're not in a hurry. Take your time, communicate with your partner. And also before every taser deployment, if you can, not only call out taser, taser, but let them know, if you don't stop what you're doing, I'm going to deploy the taser on you. So we need to give that warning of what force is going to be used. So let's go to probably the most difficult, and he's going to fall backwards. So if you don't turn around and get on the ground, you're going to be tased. Okay, he refuses, right? Taser, taser, taser. He hits it, he goes down on his back, and get the wires out of the way. All right, he's going to come up. All right, he could go to rollover, or he can go to bow tie. It's his choice. Get the wires out of the way. All right, I'll scan the area, make sure it's secure. I'll come around and help if he needs to get this arm out. So we're right back to the same position, prone. So the next one, let's go to, he's on his back. We're just going to push him over to bow tie position, and I'm going to come and help. All right. So let's do it from an angle over here.
This one?
Yeah, so right here, or facing right, there you go. All right, so I have the taser out. We're keeping our distance. Get on the ground, you're gonna be tased. Taser, 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 I hit it. He goes on his back, get the wires out of the way. Partner goes to bow tie position. Taser's off, not giving another ride, don't need to, modulating that force. Turn the taser off, scan. If I'm gonna assist him, I come around to the front, he hands off, go to the straight wrist twist, pull him over, right? Come into the cuff position. Once I have it here, right? I can either cuff, right? Pull the other hand back, so my partner's bringing it back behind. We're two off for cuffing. If it's a single officer, right, this is where it gets a little bit more difficult. So if I tase him and he goes down, am I just going to keep tasing him, or am I going to move in and try to get to a control position? So I'm by myself this time, and as I tase Chris, so I come up, taser, 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 boom, he goes down. Roll over to your stomach. He doesn't roll over his stomach, but he stays there. See the problem? I just keep it and give him ride after ride. After so many rides, it's going to be excessive force because I need to go under control. If this is not working, I need to go hands-on. The time to move in is that, so Chris starts to get up, I hit him again, boom, he goes back down. It's during that 5 seconds. Now, probes are here and here. I want to keep away from them. So notice as I push it, I'm trying to keep away from them, but I can still get into the control position because now the taser's done with the 5 seconds. So holding the controlling first, get on my radio, right? Don't be in a big hurry because to cuff someone by yourself, for the average officer, it's virtually impossible. So control and hold, get other people there to help you before you move to the next step. All right? So think about your taser deployments, use the warnings, justify your force, and make sure you use good team tactics. Enjoy.